Greetings folks, and I hope you're all fit and well out there in collecting land, and welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. So Hot Toys have dropped their first pictures of the Predator 2.0 version, the highly anticipated Predator 2.0 version. I've got to say, I am very excited for this one. But before we dive in, I'd just like to send a massive shout out to everyone who supported Go Figure, and please drop a like on this video and this preview, as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale news, views and reviews that we've got coming up. So where to begin with this? The original Hot Toys Predator I've never owned, I've got to admit. I hung out for the Predators version, the classic Predator, which I sort of made some alterations to, and there's a video for that on the channel if you're wanting to check it out. So yeah, the first one, as I understand it, had some issues with it. Not least was the scale of the head not being quite on, and there were some other minor issues and niggles with it as well. But hopefully all those issues will have been ironed out in their 2.0 version. I'm all in, and I've barely looked at the photos, but yeah, let's take a look around this guy and see what we can expect. So first shot here, we're just seeing the Predator in that classic arms akimbo pose. But apparently what we're looking at is an all-new body. Now, in first impressions for me, it looks more muscular, particularly in the leg area around here and in this chest area. Looks like it's got that similar rotten banana skin approach to the flesh, but the paint applications look very good. The proportions look on point, obviously. Looks like it's got that netting going on. The external netting that we've sort of come to know and expect. You've got the all the bits and pieces look in place, the proportions look right. Let's skip to the next photo and see what we're looking at here. Okay, this is one of him on the base. Now, I've got to say from the get-go here, I'm a little bit concerned because, as regulars to the channel will know, we recently reviewed the Feral Predator, and I've got to say that base I wasn't too impressed with. I like the detailing, the paint applications, the sculpt and everything else, and there is a review for the Feral Predator up on the channel as well. I'll stick links to both of those videos at the end of this one. The issue for me with the base on the Feral Predator was the fact that the acreage was just too small. There wasn't enough space on there to really dynamically pose the figure. If you're wanting to go for a vanilla or a museum pose, then it was great. But it looks like we might have the same proportion issues here. But I mean, the detailing looks good. You've got this this sort of tree stump on the right hand side. We've got the detailing on the base here with the removed skull and spine. It looks like what might be the I don't know whether that biomask is part of the base or whether it's just been placed there for effect, but you've got the skulls going on and the foliage. But we get a really good look here at the figure itself, and to my eye there's definitely more chunk in there. He's definitely a heftier chap, and also to my eye the proportions look a lot better as well. Now the armor itself, accurate, the same as looks very similar to the Predator's classic Predator, but it all looks on proportion there. You've got that weathering, those dinks, those scratches on the armor there. You've got the necklace going on, the bone necklace. You've got the skulls on that strand going around the arm, as well as the skulls on the other side. The plasma caster's all there. The paint applications on that head, I'll be interested to see if there's any close-ups here, because the paint applications look different. According to the blurb that comes with this, we've got improved paint applications, we've got a new body. I am not seeing, and I'm going to have to get close in here to take a look at this, I'm not seeing any joints in those arms. I'm wondering, are we looking at a seamless body here on the upper torso at least? Obviously you can't tell until you see the Pred from behind whether those knees are jointed or not, but I am not seeing any joint there. And there was quite a visible joint in the classic Predator's Predator. But yeah, it's looking very impressive indeed. Let's move on to the next shot. Okay, now straight away this biomask. Now As I understand it, there is a different biomask. This is a conceptual biomask, this one. Now I'm assuming, this is the deluxe edition, so I'm assuming that comes with just the deluxe edition, but I could be wrong. And it looks like we may have a skull accessory as well. A really nice skull accessory going on. The plasma caster looks very well done. I am not sure what the source material is for this concept biomask. Be interested to find out. If you know, please drop a comment in the comment section below. But once again, I've got some concerns about that base and the size. It looks like we're looking, I can't see a dynamic flight pole there. It looks like we're looking at a clear acrylic standard flight pole. So I'm assuming it's going to have a waist grabber or maybe a crotch grabber, actually, because I'm not seeing a waist grabber behind it there. But the gauntlets look really nice. The armor looks very well done. Yeah, overall, it's looking excellent, I've got to say. Another one of it on that base, and yeah, I've got the same reservations there of it on that base. We've got a better view of that, of those bones on the necklaces there, looking really nice. And the first time we've seen these mandibles properly open there. And those paint applications are looking very good. I can definitely see the differences there between the classic and the 2.0 version. Paint applications tonally are a lot different. Looks like there's more going on there in those paint applications. Let's shift on to the next one. Once again, that classic arms open screaming pose. We can see the dreads properly for the first time there. I had an issue with the dreads on my classic Predator in that the bands around the dreads were a little bit, the paint applications were a little bit dull. And I think, like a lot of people, I mean, I sort of augmented those with some gold paint, but it looks like they've got it nailed on here, and it's the first time we're seeing those mandibles open as well. That loincloth, let's hope that that's material as well. The codpiece is looking good. Yeah, overall, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Let's see what else Hot Toys have given us picture-wise. We've got him activating the wrist computer here. Hopefully we'll be seeing the same light up features that we saw with both the classic and the original Jungle Hunter, with the 3-dot laser eye, the red laser dot, and maybe some light up feature in here. There wasn't a light up feature in the original wrist computer. Maybe we might see one here. Hoping we're going to get the same swap out hands that we got with both of those figures. Yeah, and definitely seeing the proportional change here in this figure. Much, well, not much fatter in the thighs, but bigger, chunkier, and definitely chunkier around this abdomen section. Hoping they've gone for that same material that they used in the original. It had that shine to it, which was great, but and really screen accurate. But if they've gone seamless in the upper body, who knows? So let's take a look at, and there's a lot of photos to look at here. I'm hoping we get this as an accessory, the spinal column and the skull, and this separate skull as well. That'd be great to see. Maybe they may just throw those in with the deluxe. I don't know. We have yet to find out. The 3 red dots are lit up there, so I'm assuming that light up feature via the biomask, which then plugs directly into the back of the pod on his back. Well, the plasma caster, which is where the button cell batteries were in the original. Let's hope they've moved away from that, but and gone for USB Type-C. But you know, as regulars to the channel who viewed the Feral Predator review that we did recently, that didn't work. The positioning of the USB Type-C lead going in just got in the way completely of the pole itself, and just made it pretty much unworkable. But yeah, regulars to the channel also know my hatred for button cell batteries, and yeah, a USB Type-C is always welcome. So let's move on. Low down shot here, looking up, always good. When you're photographing a pred, you get that upward angle, looks really good. And he's got the biomask on here. Let's hope there's always been arguments out there about the accuracy of Hot Toys biomasks. It looks good to me, and it's these eyes sections sometimes cause a bit of disagreement, but it's looking good to me. And I've always been really impressed with the metallic paint applications, not only on the biomask but the rest of the armor itself as well. So yeah, looking good there. Really nice photography here from Hot Toys, but they've been doing it for long enough to get it right. One with biomask off again. Now mandibles closed here. Definitely seeing some changes in paint applications on this head area here, but the dreads are looking very, very nice indeed. And once again, yeah, overall very impressive work here. I am quite excited for this one, as you can probably tell, being a huge Predator fan. Okay, a bit closer up this time, biomask on, another classic pose, that sort of striding pose that looks really good in the display. And once again, yeah, we've seen the detailing in that armor work. The paint applications look very good. That plasma caster looks very nice indeed. Those dreads, are they thick enough? Comment in the comment section below. Maybe looking a tad thin to me there, but maybe that's just me. I'm an old man squinting. What else have we got? Now a close-up of that conceptual mask here. Now I'm liking this a lot. I am a huge fan of the original Predator. Big fan of Predator 2. Things went downhill after that for me, so I'm not really into the AVP universe that much. But I mean, if you're recognizing this from that universe, please drop a comment in the comment section below. I do like it. I like those ridges on the front, the changes in the eyes. The eyes are a bit lower to me. They're darker, and you've got the battle damage going on there as well. Very nice indeed. And once again, that skull and spine, please, Hot Toys, give it as an accessory. Moving on, once again, that classic pose. Let's see if we've got anything closer up so we can get a better idea of the detailing that we're looking at here. Now, that base looks like it's got arrows in it as well. We've got a side view of those dreads. Still not 100% convinced that they're the right thickness, but time will tell. Another one, they've released a hell of a lot of the arms open shots here. Bit closer on that head sculpt with the mandibles open. Liking what I'm seeing on that on those paint applications. Also, it'll be interesting as well to see if they're going to use the same sort of technique that they used for taking out and replacing those mandibles. Is it going to be the two separate side pieces and a bottom piece that slot in and slot out? Have they come up with a different solution? Are they going to go down the route that they went with the Feral Predator, where it's all one piece that slots in and slots out? I suspect that might be the way they go. But as I say, time will tell. Up close now. Now we're really getting a close-up look at that paint application on the head there, and I'm liking this a lot, I have to say. Those dots on the crown there and that line that runs down, the eyes look really well done. Paint applications do look improved to me. That shading on the fangs from the lower jaw and the upper jaw, very nice. Let's move on and have a. Oh, now there we go. That's the shot I was waiting for. Yeah, that paint application on the interior of those mandibles is looking really, really good. I mean, it was good on the original. It was even better on the classic, and I think they've improved it even more here. The fangs as well, they look better than the Feral Predator fangs. They were a little bit on the iffy side paint applications, but it looks like they've got that ivory feeling going on really, really well. And the internal section of that mouth is nice and red, and it's got that gloss finish to give it that wet look. The eyes nice and yellow. Dots are all on point, as are those shades of brown and beige almost that they go into. Yeah, looking on point. It really is. I think Mr. Go Figure is going to be hitting the play button on the deluxe version here. Mandibles closed. Now here, this is probably the best opportunity we've got to see the solution regarding the mandibles, and I'm not seeing in there anywhere any visible seam lines. Whether they've whether they mucked around with the photo, maybe, but it'll be, yeah, as I say, interesting. I suspect it's going to be all one piece, running somewhere across here and maybe underneath as well, but who knows. But that seamless look looks phenomenal if that's what they've actually achieved. And we've seen the battle damage as well on the armor here. There's those dinks and burns and everything else going on. So yeah, promising, very promising. A close-up of the concept art biomask here. Now, that I'm assuming, as I said before, that this is going to be something additional to that's included only with the deluxe version, but very nice paint applications. Loving that battle damage, loving that mouth section as well with those two pipes coming out. Very, very impressive. And yeah, the two interchangeable mandible shots side by side. We've got the PERS system, fantastic. Although I'm not sure how much that'll get used, to be honest with you, because to me a Predator always looks like that much more menacing looking straight on. I think and they are tiny eyes, having those independently moving. Be interesting to see what kind of looks you can get with it. To me, I'm not sure whether that will be really a massive selling point, but yeah, it's great to see Hot Toys including the PERS system with pretty much all their figures these days. And once again, there's no hint there of how this changes out, how this swaps out. So yeah, I am intrigued. We've got a shot of the detailing. Now it's saying newly developed body here, so yeah, that would explain the sort of the change in the musculature. Looks like there's more definition in that musculature in the upper part of the torso to me than the classic. I'll have to revisit it. And once again, we're still not getting any indication of how these joints work. It looks like we've got pretty much the same as we had with the classic in the way the arms are attached to the upper body. But maybe we're looking at a seamless body for the lower torso. It was a hard plastic with the classic Predator. Maybe we're looking at something different here. But yeah, I would say that these arms are pegged directly in. It'll be interesting to see the rest of the body. But the paint applications, sculpting, yeah, looking very, very good indeed. That diorama base, yeah, jungle themed diorama base with two skull accessories. So we do get the skull accessories. Loving this branch here with the carved in spikes that Dutch lays as a trap for him. But once again, I'm a little concerned, I've got to say, about the size of this thing. Is it going to be big enough for him to actually go for those classic poses, or we're going to be stuck once again with him stepping off and perhaps being not being able to be attached to the pole and maybe not being that stable? Yeah, I'm hoping this is bigger than it looks in these shots. And some more shots of it there from different angles. Paint applications look good, sculpt looks on point as we'd expect. Now we've got some close-ups of the detailing here, and in particular of the blades, the gauntlet blades. Now it's saying there are 3 styles here, so what does that mean? Is that style of blade? I'm trying to look at the detailing here. It looks like it might be style of blade. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'll have to get close and have a real close-up look at. I'm not sure how that works. This interesting. Looks like there's a bend there in that one. I'm not sure whether this is just how it's been photographed, but it looks like there's a slight bend in that one there. This one looks a slightly different style, where it's not solid in the section in the shaft running up towards the blade. Maybe the 3 different ones are in forearm blades are different levels of extension out the arm. Not 100% certain here, but the sculpting and the paint application looks nice. It would be good to see Hot Toys go metal here. They went plastic with the Feral Predator, and to my mind they were a little bit too brittle and could snap too easily. The classic Predator had metal ones, and I'm just a bigger fan. It just feels nicer in the hand, and it's over a longer period of time they're going to be a lot more hard wearing. So the final shot, and it's the everything shot that we always see with Hot Toys, and it covers everything. You've got the conceptual art biomask there, you've got the traditional biomask, the base. It's still not showing how those mandibles interchange. Looks like that that skull and spine accessory are going to be included, which is good to see. Hopefully not just with the deluxe edition. Obviously the newly developed body that we've spoken about already, and yeah, overall I think this is looking very, very impressive indeed, and I can't wait to get this guy in hand. So what are your thoughts on this 2.0 version of the Predator? What are your thoughts on Hot Toys? What are your thoughts on the original movie, the Feral Predator? Anything at all. Nothing is off menu, so please drop a comment in the comment section below. I'd be fascinated to hear your take on this. And what have we got coming up on the channel? Well, we've got a raft of new figures coming in. Figures from Hot Toys, from Susu Toys, Present Toys, In-Art, Caustic Plastic, Iconic Studios, just to name a few. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the good stuff coming up on the channel. And I suppose all that remains for me to say from the Hot Toys 2.0 Predator and myself, take care of yourselves, and until next time on the channel, happy collecting.